Hello, we're back for a little bit more basics of Fundations. This time we're going to be talking about vowels. There are 5 vowels in our alphabet. If they are not one of these 5 letters and 5 vowels, they would be considered consonants. So these 5 vowels are really important for students to be able to pick out of words. And something that can help them to do that is to just kind of repeat the names of the vowels over so they can kind of get it down to some repetition. So they are A, E, I, O, and U. Those are the vowels. So we practice it over and over again. A, E, I, O, U. Vowels can be pronounced several different ways, and I will talk to you about 2 of them today. The first way we're going to talk about is a short vowel. So if we want to indicate that these letters are short, I would put this little mark called a breve on top of it. So this breve just indicates to students that they're going to be pronouncing this as a short vowel. So if I go ahead and put breves on top of these letters, we know exactly which way they're going to be pronounced. If we have a short A, it would be a as in apple. If we have a short E, it would be as in the name Ed. If we have I, we would have I, which would be like itch. A short O would be a as in octopus. And a short U would be as in up. Again, the short vowels marked with a breve are a, I, a. Next, we can talk about the other most common type of vowel, which would be long vowels. This time, the mark is going to be called a macron, and they're going to be straight lines that indicate they are long vowels. So one trick to remember what long vowels actually say is long vowels say their name. So instead of saying a, the A is going to actually say a, like in ape. The E is going to say E. The I is going to say I. The O is going to say O. And the U is going to say U. So again, long vowels, A, E, I, O, U. Saying their name, pronouncing it just like that. So now we can start to mark vowels in words to help students understand how they should pronounce them. Here we have kit, and we can tap that out, it. So we know that this sound is I, and it would be a short vowel. We would mark it with a breve. Next, we have the word kite, which just has the E added, but because of that E, the vowel turns into a long vowel. So we'll mark it with a macron, and this E is going to be silent, and we show that by crossing it out. So this would be kite, and we have a long I and a silent E. Next, we have the word came. Again, you'll notice the silent E, and this is going to be a long vowel, came, k, a, m. They've got that A sound, so that's a long vowel. Over here we have hat, at, and that would be a short vowel because the A says a. Next we have hate, again with a silent E. Silent E usually means that we have a long vowel, so I put my macron there, and we would have ate, because the vowel says A, we know it's long. Shop would be tapped out, shop. So because the O says a instead of O, we know that that is also a short vowel. Moving on, we have some longer words that students would need to mark each vowel in. So we have example, which is a little bit tougher to tap out, but if you think about it in just chunks, x, we would have x, that would be another short, ample, and because the word ends with the l sound, we don't hear this E, so it would be silent. Next we have hopeful, and I notice again that we have, the base word is hope, so I have a silent E that I'm not going to pronounce. The O is going to be long, and full, that would be another short vowel. And that is all we have to say about vowels at this time. Thanks.